at PureFlix, we went back and sat down and talked with some of the survivors, and we asked a lot of questions about their faith, about where they stood on their faith, how their faith guided them through. Did they keep their faith after? How did they move forward? You know, so many of these stories, they end up in the news. We hear about them, whether it's Parkland. I mean, you go down the line. This has been an ongoing problem, school shootings and shootings in general. But what happens to the community? Once that event unfolds, moving forward, where do you end up 20 years later? And so that's what we explore in this. Again, it's faith, hope, and forgiveness. Our first episode comes tomorrow night. You can go to facebook.com/pureflix. You can also go to facebook.com/upliftandserve. It'll be on Facebook Watch, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a 3-part event, 3 different episodes of that show. And I would encourage you guys to check it out. It really was a moving experience. You know, for me, coming into media when I was really young, it was actually that shooting that shocked me into advocacy as a teenager. I was 15 years old, and that event has always been something that has stuck out in my mind as something that was so horrific. And so I had worked for many years speaking and writing and trying to prevent other events like that. And so it's always been a story that, for me, as a person who loves to tell stories, I've always been touched, and I've always found it amazing how the survivors, some of them are my good friends, we've worked together over the years, how they've been able to move forward. And that's something, you know, I think when something like that happens to you, to be able to do that is such a powerful thing. So the series is called After Columbine. I hope you guys will check it out. I'll be tweeting about it, Facebooking about it. This is something, again, we feel passionately, strongly that will really help you grow in your faith and understanding. And forgiveness. A lot of us struggle with that issue. It was really eye-opening to talk with the survivors and others who went through that day to find out what they did to move to a place of forgiveness and maybe the struggles they still have in that arena. So thank you guys so much. I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about it. It's After Columbine. Again, go to facebook.com/upliftandserve. It will be on tomorrow. It premieres at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time.